What did you think the video was gonna start right when you clicked it? You idiot. This video's... I can't start it like that. Hey, this video is sponsored by Hit Point Press. They're having a Black Friday sale right now, and there's a bunch of their stuff that's cheaper, as is Black Friday sales, Jacob. Not only do they have monster cards, there's discounts on everything from Humblewood to animated spells to Griffin Saddlebag to the deck of many reference cards, miniature STLs, and more. You cast a spell, you whip out one of these bad boys and you be like, oh yeah, it looks like this. And while you're there, make sure to check out the Fable Maker's Animated Tarot, the new Series 2 animated spell decks, and you can try out a free download of the Shift Quick Start Beta, a brand new RPG system in development. These make good gifts. I'm just saying. Link down below. Okay, which one haven't we done yet? Monsters? At least with the feats and the subclasses and the magic items, you can just write text. This is a whole different kind of beast. Monster. This is a whole different kind of monster. 0. No rating threshold. Give me the lowest. Give me the trash. Give me the garbage. Go. I love doing these videos. Why did so many people come and downvote this? Why is it that bad? What is it? Okay. Before we start though, I've tricked you again. It's another advertisement, except it's just for myself. I'm also doing a Black Friday sale. All of the stuff in my merch store is gonna be priced down a little bit. Wow, look at him, the dead meme himself. And I've also got a new shirt design that just dropped today. If you wanna just show how much of a Giga Chad you are at the table. That's it, yep. Commoner, Assassin, Medium Humanoid, Lawful Evil, Armor Class 10, Hit Points 12, okay? Speed 30, climb 30 feet. They can climb. Strength 10, all right. Dex 30! Oh my goodness. How do they have a 30 dex? You can't just type numbers in there. That's not how this game works. A 30 dex? He has 12 hit points! How did he get a 30 dex? I feel like he should be able to do more. I didn't even realize he only has a 10 AC. Why is his base AC 0? Deathly Dagger. Melee weapon attack. Plus 20, dude. Plus 20, man. The other thing that's really funny about these is that there's probably a lot worse homebrew out there. Like, I've got some really horrible homebrew files just sitting in my D&D Beyond. But that's just because I needed something quick for like an encounter builder or something, like a monster. But these people published them. They were like, somebody's gonna want this. And they gave it to the world. They said, take it, please. Actions, Deathly Dagger, melee weapon attack, plus 20 to hit, of course. Reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit, 1 slashing damage. That's not very deathly. If the target is a dragon, humanoid, celestial, beast, monstrosity, fiend, fae, or giant, they... I'm not playing this up, I swear. It would not be funny if it said they instantly die. That way it would just be like, oh, okay. But it's because they suffer instant death. Why does he have to suffer? If it's instant, it's not very sufferable, but suffer death, fool. That'll teach you to live. Commoners include peasants, serfs. What's a serf? That is not written in the book, is it? Oh, okay. An agricultural laborer bound by the feudal system to work on his lord's estate. Also, Helot and Villain. Villain. A feudal tenant. How do you say this?
Villain.
Okay. A feudal tenant entirely subject to a lord or manor whom he paid dues and services to in return for land. Whoa. What is the difference between a villain and a serf? A villain represented most common types of serf in the Middle Ages. Villains had more rights and a higher status than the lowest serf, but existed under a number of legal restrictions. My Adderall's wearing off. Let's continue. Aphrodite, goddess of light, love, and beauty. Cool. So we're making gods now. Armor class. Armor class can't be that high. That's too high. That's too big of a number. 460? The Deathly Dagger can't even do that. It can get max 40. Also, what an arbitrary number. If it's 460, why not make it 1,000? Why not make it 150 even? AC 50 alone. Nobody could ever hit that unless they crit. I'm not even gonna look at these hit points. What is this? 21,150. 300 D20 plus 18,000. Speed 12,000 feet. Okay. gonna do a little miles per hour calculator here. Per hour. Okay, so if somebody's going, so 3 miles per hour is typical walking speed. If this is walking speed for this creature, 15,000 miles, like 16,000 miles to miles. They go 2 miles in 6 seconds. So what's the miles per hour on? Aphrodite, goddess of light, love, and beauty, can walk 1,300 miles an hour. That's not even a fast pace. That's just a jaunt. Cool. Only a 24 strength. You can move that fast only a 24 strength. 26 dex, 26 con, 28 intelligence, 28 wisdom, and a 30 charisma. Yeah, reasonable. Immune to, like, everything. Necrotic, poison, radiant, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, non-magical attacks, condition immunities, like everything. True sight, 300 miles. Oh my god. Passive perception, 420. Languages, all, telepathy, 300 miles. Challenge, oh, only 30? Only a 30 challenge rating. Angelic weapons. Aphrodite's weapon attacks are magical. When she hits with the weapon, she deals an extra 600 d8 radiant damage. Oh, included in the attack. Cool. So, comfort? This is not comfort, dude. 1,740 piercing damage is not comforting. That's instantly being destroyed. This is dumb. This is just insane numbers. This is also a way to crash D&D Beyond if you wanted to roll all these dice. Remote sensing. She can perceive everything within a radius of 300 miles. Is this supposed to be fun? Whenever a creature within 24,000 feet casts a spell, Aphrodite can dispel it as if she had cast Counterspell at 8th level. She can make 10 legendary actions. She can do Bright Burst, which does 4,000 damage and has 420. Oh my goodness. What are your player characters? Was this supposed to be like a, hey guys, if you make God mad, here's her stat block. Good luck, dude. Like I said in the last video, why go through the effort? Nothing could ever beat this. When Aphrodite casts a spell that has a duration of 1 minute or longer, its duration is increased 3,000 times. My god. If she's in light, she has resistance to all damage. Well, she can move with the sun, so I mean, why wouldn't she ever be in sunlight? Oh, what? There's previous versions. You're kidding me. This went through reworks? You're telling me that, this wasn't good enough? It had to get stronger? Inside you there are 2 wolves. Commoner assassin that makes you suffer instant death, and that. Eins Uol Gown, large undead, lawful neutral. 13, plate or robe. Either one, 99 HP, 30 feet of movement. Devoted followers, Ains has amassed a following that is very loyal. Very nice. Spellcasting, Ains is a 15th level spellcaster. Spellcasting ability is 10. 10? 10 what? 10 spells? 10 magic. He has 10 magic and his DC 2. His chill touch, spare the dying, false life, inflict wound, and then blindness, deafness, rave, enfeeblement. DC 2. Transform. Ains can go from a mage to a warrior, changing armor and weapon. Viceman, how does he do that? Can you provide me a little bit more details? Does that mean he gets plate or a robe? His AC seems to stay the same. X/. Reach 10 feet. To target. Hit. Number D number plus number. Damage type damage. Actually, this is super based. You don't have to put in anything. That right there is great advice. When you make your D&D monster, you just go, I don't know, I didn't write down anything. 30 damage, suck it. But then you can't go overboard, because then you get Aphrodite again. You're going to have 14,000 hit points. Demon bow shot. To hit, range 10 / 100 feet. But then if he's within 5 feet, he's going to have disadvantage. So he has to stay. Ains Ual Gown has to stay within 10 feet of somebody to use the prime aim of that bow. Armor up as a reaction. When attacked, Ains can roll a d20, and depending on its rating is how much his armor increases. Is the idea that when an attack misses or an attack hits, his AC increases? Because that's actually super cool, and I'm gonna steal that. Description. The toll of living thousands of years has took its toll. Come on. Come on. The toll of living thousands of years has took its toll, making Ains a large skeletal figure in usually robes and or armor. Depends on the day. Some days he's feeling like Rob, some days he's feeling like Armory. What drip he's gonna be in is completely depending on the day, but regardless, he's gonna have a 13 armor class. Atlas, huge celestial, Titan, any lawful alignment. Armor class 24 metal. Hit points 600. 30 d20 plus 10, speed 60 feet, walk 100. Whoa. He walks faster than he runs. If he's jaunting, he's moving 60, but if he slows down, he starts walking, he's like Atlas Wrath. When you attack, roll 1 extra dice. In general, like, if Atlas enters the battlefield, he just has the perpetual condition that whenever I roll any dice, I roll an extra one. Whenever I attack, I roll an extra dice. That's sick. When you are blinded, charmed, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, or unconscious, then one other player becomes the same condition. So if me, Jacob, becomes blind, I then have to go to my friend and make them blind? Unconscious? I'm going to sleep. And you gotta go to sleep too. Atlas Beam. Atlas charges up a death ray and shoots at the players. The players? Dude, you're not specifying characters. You're telling me that if I push the plus button, put this monster in my encounter builder and go, okay, everybody, Atlas shows up and he's gonna use his legendary action, Atlas Beam, then a laser beam shoots at my friends, killing them? Regional effects. The 2 sentinels come out of the floor and attack the players. Just out of the floor. 1 quad warps into the lair and attacks the players. The hard one. Tiny swarm of medium beasts. Any chaotic alignment. 300 AC. 700 hit points. Speed 90 million feet. Walk 500 feet. Fly 70. Oh my god, these tiny swarm of hard ones break the sound barrier every time they move. They're vulnerable to force and necrotic. Okay, so they can be killed. Just do some thunder waves. And they have resistance to, like, everything while in dim light or darkness. That's kind of cool, actually. Once again, not a bad idea to give them resistance while it's dark out. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go into nothing. I can't do it. This is ominous. All chaotic humanoids get advantage on attack rolls against any creatures for the next 10 minutes. All non-chaotic humanoids get disadvantage on any roll for 1d4 days. Swimmity swim. The hard one has unlimited movement in the water. Unlimited. Not even light can stop their speed. They can teleport instantly anywhere the second they touch water. Actions. Goblins. Recharge. 1/3. What are we recharging? Goblins? The hard one has a flawless chance of summoning 1d20 goblins under its control and remain until the hard one dies. See Goblin stat block. I don't think this goblin's really gonna matter. The hard one has 700 HP and can run away from everything. They can move 45 million feet to the players, attack them. Well, I don't know if they even can attack. They can just summon goblins. They just show up, summon goblins, and then move 45 million feet away again. I guarantee you no player character can move that fast. Stinky stink. What the crap is this? Legendary actions, 3 a day. I wish any harm done to me. Any harm done to the hard one is done unto the attacker tenfold. Oh my god. This tiny swarm moving at Mach speeds across the entirety of the world just to summon goblins. It can't attack, you can't do anything. You can't hurt it. It's vulnerable to force and necrotic, but any harm done to them is done unto the attacker tenfold. But they want the harm. I wish any harm done to me. But they can't do it. They can't do it. They have to retaliate. The hard one wants to die, but anytime somebody attacks it, they have to retaliate, but they can't do it. So they keep summoning goblins just to create friends, and they travel across the world, but no matter how fast they run, they cannot escape the inevitable. They cannot escape this world. It can look like anything it desires, but the one thing it desires, it can never, ever have. Also, it's kind of stinky, I guess.